side.
Then again, you have a lift, you have a glimpse, so it's not that effective.
Queen of Pain banned by Liquid.
Yeah, something mobile. They also
Band.
just don't have good damage. Like Troll is like can do damage but may get kited. You need some significant damage output from your mid lane.
Yeah,
I feel.
I was surprised by the Clockwork. I thought that was going to be Neurospiritor next. The Winter Wyvern, not surprised by, and this Medusa is.
There's some more damage.
Based on how they played that last game, you can see that they're very comfortable sitting on leads. And even though eventually Dusa does outscale a Sven, you don't really mind so much if the Sven is significantly ahead. You get to a point where you've got like BKB Daedalus, Dusa's barely at a Scotty, and you just two-shot all of her mana. And that could be as late as 35 minutes, depending on how well they could play around the map.
Tell me bongo, bongo, bongo. Hi, Wee.
I will say, though, that the Dusa, it's just...
Sorry. There's actually a real reason for a crowd to clap, unlike this like ogre every single year clapping his hands over his bloody ass. It's like everyone's like, oh, can we get over this? But if you got some drums together,
yeah, it's cool.
They get a band.
They give Wee his tower pushing hero again, and once again, Miracle on the real true carry for the lineup. This is the tough thing about playing Omni offlane, though. I know the panel doubted the clock a bit, but this is what I expected. He wants to play against the Omni in his own safe lane. There's nothing you can do as an Omni Knight to escape. Once GH is level 3, with the assistance of just a touch of damage from Kuro or Miracle, there's not a damn thing you can do. And honestly, none of the other supports from Vici can help out either. Yang is going to be in some serious trouble if he's left on an island up here.
I'll also flag the fact that Clockwork in the later game can actually really make Deuce's life a living hell. I've seen this firsthand, actually. This would have been like 4 years ago when Karka did it. And he was basically able, at 25, they're both 25s, and he soloed Medusa. Just totally pushed her, cogs in, out all the time, can't move anywhere, drain out of mana, and then end up killing her with battery assault. Like, I'm concerned for the maneuverability of Vici unless they can punish hard through Disruptor. And the concerns you also flagged as well, like Team Liquid, what happens if they push early? What happens with these early exorcisms of Weeha?
And this is the you can see Yang recognizing, I cannot be in this top lane. I'm just going to pull creeps. He completely sacks the first wave, and now he's just going to try and kite around. We'll try and drag 2 waves. Courier dies. Wow, Kuro.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she got it.
Love that.
Life just got a hell of a lot harder for Dusa. That was her salve that was meant to come out.
2 things you always got to watch out for in critical game 3s, level 1 smokes and courier kills. And whenever the offlaner can't lane and he's forced to do these shenanigans behind tower, it means the support's free.
They're going to kill Yang too. He can't get out of here. Kuro's rotating up. And that there's no purification. There's no extra heal that's available. Yang might be able to deny himself up to the Bulls, but they don't do much damage. A Miracle commits 1 Stormhammer to ensure the death.
He only's going to miss the 1 creep wave, but gets the gold infusion. And look at what he's queued up. Midas Rush. This is amazing if you're a Liquid fan. They have so much gold advantage now. And sure, GH, or rather, Mind Control will suffer bottom, but you do so much better in this 1-on-2 scenario than the Vici Gaming dual lane will against the 3 heroes of Liquid, especially after the first blood. Although they do have a double wave coming in, they'll get some XP pretty soon.
Yeah, that may also be why GH and Kuro are already posturing a little harder on the top lane. Being as aggressive as they possibly can.
Look at the mid CS. GH crushing Ori at the moment. 8 denies to just 5 and 2.
Oh, trouble. As the battery assault comes out, Fade being body blocked up. Yang as well as Fade trying to together tank through what Liquid are throwing the wave. But this is that whole like, you got a double wave. All right, sure, but you're not going to let him have it for free.
No.
That's why Fade bolts are coming in, just dragging the creep wave back to the tier 2 tower. But it makes it harder to last hit as well. This is meant to be CS going into Yang. He's got 1 last hit at the moment. And Liquid are denying him on all fronts. That's now double his CS by getting that 1 last hit in.
And there's nothing you can do. You're Rubikami. You look at Fade, he's just running up to the tower because he wants to ensure somebody gets experience off these creeps, but now he might be in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, GH only level 1, along with Kuro.
Pick up GH, thrown back down again. With the purification, they get some decent damage in, but GH will walk it off. He knows his job. And it's just to tank a hell of a lot of damage.
He's going to hang out, I think, get level 2 and then try and cogs a couple times before he either denies himself to tower or does the walk of shame all the way back to base.
And MC is not having a good time in this offlane. Cannot get experience to save his life. He's trying to Iron Shell and push down the wave, but it's really difficult against the Troll Warlord.
Yeah, Troll's got 2 nukes to shove wave, and he can go range for him to ensure that he doesn't lose any HP. And wow, he's got solo experience as well. I did not recognize how well they were doing down here, zoning out mind control.
It's actually probably one of the bigger problems when you run a Darkseer. When you got consistent damage coming from an Iron Shell, it's really easy to CS when you're not being pressured. But now mid lane, the pressure comes on Ori. The cogs come up. They won't push him out. They just hold him there to help Weeha get the kill. They're burnt through him. Maybe with the Fairy Fire, Ori has a little bit more life. GH got a lot of damage thanks to the Thunder Strike, but he's done his job and is able to live through it. And that's now the Deucer, 14-4. Alan was saying, like, Deuces actually have one of the most ineffective early net worths. And, like, now you're running out of CS as well. 15-9.
Of any of these cores of Vici Gaming, they're going to be in a ton of trouble. Just like mind control.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
got
just
more.
dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He's totally dead. Bottle charges up. He can't get through that, however.
I'm surprised he's not trying to just backlane here. I know he wants to play up in the face of Paparazzi, but he's got double wraith boots. Like, it's just not a thing. He's got 5 levels.
I think
Against your one.
I think he's concerned about how he gets out of this one. Like, if DY rotates down, even if he just skills one value point and glimpse, like, you're not going to be able to just TP out of the lane like these backlaners have been able to do.
Well, that's the thing. But I think
But,
it's
you know, you
fine
just
to
glimpse
die
it back
by
down again.
But just I just want to see him backlane. It's just, even if you die up there, like, how many times have we seen MC get a game out of nothing by just planting himself in between the tier 2 and the tier 3 towers on Radiant side? Oh, is that blocking the camp? So GH going to do his best to now help out his buddy, because right now mind control in some serious trouble.
The sentry does block the camp. Yeah, battery assault. DY is just here for the 5-minute bounty rune. Now Paparazzi's moving over. GH realizes he doesn't have a fight. And GH won't come back. Mind control is going to be with him. But this is a better combination. Like, and this is probably the combination that we're looking for. Put an Iron Shell on GH, so he's not the creep. Like, he's not the thing that can be killed off. He actually bites with the Iron Shell.
Yeah, this is scary.
I should probably be careful with that courier track as well. Looks like it's going straight. Or is that going to Paparazzi? Yeah, it gets hit once. I suppose it's still a melee. It's 2 melee heroes. Yeah, don't worry.
Man, it's just, Miracle has a Midas up. First usage, 5 minutes, 17 seconds. That might be a record for the tournament. GH?
Yeah, caught out DY. Locks him inside the tree lines. GH is the one that awarded the kill. He has 9 shell on him from mind control. Just contesting the pull point. And Paparazzi will want to farm up all of this, but they need to dodge the axis to begin with, and then they can come back with their Iron Shells and get some farm in.
Why aren't they pulling the creep wave, Toby? It's so strange to me. It's the second time. They're just going to let it go. I think mind control might go back now, but actually, are they just going to dual roam towards this Deucer? Looking for the bottom rune, but Fade will get lucky and grab that top.
Yeah, coming with Kuro. They're going to slow him down into the Arctic Burn. Fade's nearby. And here comes GH as fast as he can, but the wall is nice from DY. Doesn't allow GH to close the distance.
This is really strange for me to watch from Liquid. Like, I hate to keep repeating it, but I've seen them play this Darkseer style so many times, and it's always backlaning. Yeah. I'll see mind control. I'll see them die 5 times as a duo, and they don't care. But a dual roam middle is level 3?
Maybe there's a mindset behind it as well. Like maybe it wasn't working for them.
Yeah.
Miracle's still getting great farm up on the top.
Yeah.
He's battling against Yang, but like net worth wise, he's right on board with the Troll Warlord.
Yep.
So that's the upside, and you're not feeding anything more to the Troll.
And because they've had to help out mind control and put so much emphasis on the middle and the bottom lanes, Yang has got a foothold in the game. So Miracle's free farming, but he's not shutting down Omni nearly as hard as his friendly Darkseer is suffering against the Troll of Paparazzi, who is keeping up in net worth even though he didn't go for the Midas. And didn't get the first blood.
Another wrap around mid, but the Observer Wards, which are down from VG, you can see how much they're trying to protect the Deucer.
Yeah.
Observer Ward in mid lane, Observer Ward just north of their southern shrine. Any kind of movement that threatens the Deucer, they'll know about it. But also Team Liquid, they put their Observer Wards up where Deucer's going to farm, in the northern side of the jungle.
Yeah.
And this allows them to understand when they should be invading, when GA should move off that bottom lane. And they're coming again. Iron Shell up, Battery Assault, locks in DY. With a Battery Assault as well as the Iron Shell, they know they're going to kill at least one hero. GH going to lose his life in return. DY will get it even though he's dead.
There we go. Now mind control's getting back.
It's like, all right, now's our turn. Disruptor can't mess with me. Actually, he can just get out there in a second. That's exactly what he's doing. He's going to TP in. And they're going to kill mind control. 3 heroes to do it. Into the trees. That TP will be successful. All right.
I was going to say, final distance to me and he would die for it. That does seem fitting, but He gets the TP out. No glimpse skill point up on DY. He knew that as well.
He was 5 experience short of level 3, where he could have got the value point.
And it's this is one of the dangers. Just because Trolls had such a free game, it allows Vici to ignore him bottom. And sure, you know, they're coming up to try and find some kills, but they're just planting themselves middle. It's not just the teleports coming in mid, but there's actually just a support sitting by this Ori Dusa to keep him safe. I love the warding that Liquid's put up. That one on the high ground, we'll be able to scout out any stacks that they try and put up for Medusa in their own woods. I think a stack steal from the Sven could be critical for Liquid. Take gold right out of Deuce's pocket and give it to Miracle, who's had a freaking 5K net worth almost at 9 minutes in.
And when you can just abandon go jungle. Okay, the Observer Ward from Liquid will scout out this movement from Ori. Like, but do they do something about it? Like, can you move over properly?
Not really.
And actually fight it.
You just have to let it happen. Yeah, it's just nice to know that it's going on. And you can see GH, he wants to play around with paparazzi, but he's just too strong at this point. And I love the item decision. This is something Mickey popularized first. This Maelstrom and Diffusal build on Troll instead of the Battle Fury. I think that's perfect for this game because you have a Dusa. You need to be going for more of this high tempo item build, and Maelstrom Diffusal is like the most cost-effective DPS you can get right now on this hero. Maybe he skips the Diffusal, of course, but I think it's really good in this game. Maelstrom first makes sense though, just because you are so far ahead, you want to accelerate.
And that's some fantastic warding still up. The Observer Ward a little bit shallower now as they've been replaced. And it's just watching inside the Radiant jungle, the movement of GH. He's trying to farm up any kind of camps before the 10-minute bounty runes spawn up. Meanwhile, up on top, that's Fade just throwing away Weeha. But Liquid getting a lot of bounty runes, and Kuro up in the air. Splinter Blast slowing down Fade. Weeha was hoping for some kind of opening there. It won't happen. Instead, that's down on bottom lane where Paparazzi had his battle 3-on-1. Maybe a little bit unfair. Technically, it was actually 3-on-2, but it's a Dark Seer early on.
The thing about this game is that, so Miracle, he's farmed, don't get me wrong, but because he's trying to he's worrying about his own game, not stopping Yang. And Yang's recovered. He's already 3rd in net worth, even though he missed like the first 3 waves of this game. But the Troll, he doesn't have this same problem. He's just farming his lane and keeping the Darkseer down.
They're going after Yang. If he's the big one, the Stormbolt flies forward, and that should be enough. Oh, the glimpse back! It pulls the spirits out. All you need to see from Weeha was to keep up with Yang, but DY, there's that glimpse coming into play, hit level 5. He actually got that from the tome that he used. He jumped practically 2 levels, and that gave him 3 points in glimpse, which gave him just the extra range.
Yeah, you gotta be really happy with this if you're Vici. You get the DP ult used.
Weeha's still trying to get as much damage as the tier 1 tower. Maybe he can fight. Yang's come back in again, but all the heal was there from the Exorcism, but with Paparazzi's rotation, Weeha knows he doesn't have the life. Miracle has to arrive for the Stormbolt to slow down Paparazzi. Kuro's here as well. He's got the Winter's Curse available. If he lets this over on Yang, Paparazzi will end up killing his own support. But it won't happen because Kuro doesn't have the mana.
They don't have the damage either.
He's short, and the 1 charge was still on cooldown.
It's the Omni factor from Yang as well. Even this low on HP, doesn't matter. Steel comes out.
Spirit Siphon. Kuro, there goes your curse out, but it wasn't the target he was looking for. Paparazzi's going to dive Weeha. The wall from DY will hold him there. More support is still on the way, but it's taking its time. Weeha will have to play around the tree lines. He can see more thanks to the Clockwork Rocket. A Splinter Blast. Is there something?
Oh, glimpse
Fade
him
is
out.
low, and maybe now they're going to be okay.
Sick glimpse from DY there. Not looking to get more aggression going, just actually sends Darkseer all the way back to bottom lane. Miracle's already down there pushing the tier 1, looking for a trade.
GH, he's gone all the way down towards the Disruptor and caught him out just at the river
Nice
entrance.
Scouted out with his rocket, connects, knows there's no glimpse, easy kill.
They still keep going on top lane. Kuro forced into the trees, Splinter Blast. They'll get rid of most of the creep wave. The Cold Embrace will try and protect him. There's your Maelstrom proc, but it's not enough damage. Kuro's still protected long enough, and Yang, he'll move up for the kill over on Kuro, but Paparazzi's the bigger fish, trying to bring him down. They're able to do so. Yang does find that kill on Kuro, but Paparazzi dead for 30 seconds, and the tier 1 tower remains intact, but this is the problem. Ori's been farming without any level of contest.
Indeed, and that's the one, it's a benefit and a downside to the Vici draft, because imagine if Ori's some sort of pressure hero, he's top, finding more kills, protecting his troll, and they're killing this tower, but instead, he's just accepting this space to farm up this huge ancient stack. We'll complete the Yasha, rushing the Manta. 1K gold lead for Liquid, because remember, Miracle, he's going to have an Echo Saber in a second. BKB next. He is also very fat. Hit level 12. Level 2 ultimate will be up and running quite soon.
It really is that Midas efficiency. Just keeps kicking in. When you're able to take such a huge stack of Ancients and you're still not in front of this men, like, you know how far ahead Miracle is. Only 1,000 gold, as he said. Like, Liquid, don't hold on by much, and Paparazzi will now finish this top tower. Double smoke up from Disruptor, as well as Omni Knight. They'll find Mind Control. He'll try and surge himself away. That won't work. However, DY has the glimpse, but no reason to commit it. They just want to try and create the space so this top tower goes the way of the Troll.
I'm surprised they didn't try and make that happen. They're afraid of potential TPs in. They know the DP has his ultimate. They have no idea where Miracle is, but they know he's fat.
They may have also scattered out the Invis rune the Darkseer had, but the commitment comes to mid lane. So we
Set up.
burns the Exorcism. Sentry ward's already been planted. They want to see much. Oh, that hook shot. A little bit more blind, was looking for DY, but DY moved a little bit more aggressively up. Same with Ori. There's your glimpse back. Weehub caught back underneath that tier 1 tower. Maybe he just commits. Mind controls in the neighborhood. The Storm Bolt comes out, but I have to battle underneath the Storm. This is not what they want to have happen. Not to mention the hammer actually gets stolen by the Rubiks. They've got their own stun. The curse is there, but no one's on top of it. And all this damage appears to be totally negated. Miracle's trying to get some in, maybe onto Ori, but Weeha, can he tank through this? They can, when Miracle is able to finally just swing that blade, killing off 2. And wants a couple more. Actually, it's Weeha who's the one who's claimed all the kills, even though it feels like Miracle's done all the hard work. But Paparazzi now comes in, the glimpse back. Yang is there. Mind Control wants to help him out, but they turn for yet another stun. Miracle low on life, down dead to Paparazzi. Mind Control, the range damage is too much. But the speed is also swift and away towards the north.
He needs the BKB, Toby. You can see every time the Whirling Axes come out, Miracle, he's no longer really able to reliably deal damage. And doesn't matter who he's targeting, Paparazzi doing a great job of ensuring he's sticking around to hit Sven with the axes as he tries to take down the other teammates. We got tanked for so long in that engagement, but Vici, they have a ton of survivability themselves. The Mana Shield, the spam heal and grace from the Omni Knight of Yang. And unfortunately, Mind Control just really isn't relevant just yet. He's got the Ion Shell, he's surging Miracle in, but again, because of the mischance, because you have the Dusa ult to peel, they don't have the sustained DPS right now, especially if GH misses his hook.
This is good from GH. Instant battery assault. Splinter Blast just meant to slow down Faye. Was he going to Arctic Burn? Try and go up into the trees, but no way he can make it through GH. Good movements from the supports to find that just a little bit too far out support. Their Observer Ward, yeah, DY, he kind of knows. He knows that they had too much information there.
Good awareness. It's one of those examples of you get the kill, but it gives away the information. There must be some sort of vision here because it's a very strange play for an enemy 4 to make without any real info. And the Crow drawing a bunch of boxes on the map. And DY doing the same.
And this, and we got this. Weeha's coming down with his invis. Looking for their initiation. Kuro's got his ulti back off cooldown.
Yep, level 2 DP ult as well. GH still with the hook shot.
And his battery assault just wore off, and Fate's coming in for him. Well, they'll get the end of the battery assault. A pick up and a throw down. DY puts down the wall, and they have to get out of that silence. But, well, yeah, still invis. Weeha's still okay for the moment. GH cold embraced up. Paparazzi just building up his fervor. And that's when very dead GH, but then maybe with the GA. DY, they make a couple of copies with the Darkseer wall, but GA's already been triggered. They fall back. They'll wear off now, so Weeha can finally start doing some real damage with the Crypt Swarm. DY is dying so quickly, and now they can turn their attention towards Paparazzi. Defensive heal set dropping towards the air. VG has to reset, as maybe with the Stone Core can come out, but he actually gets the curse off, but Paparazzi breaks free so quickly, thanks to the Omni Knight, and the return curse. Team Liquid, they can't move away. Now they're going to get locked inside the wall as well. It's currently 3 on everyone from VG. Triple kill for Paparazzi. They'll try and give him the ultra, body block him up, and then glimpse on back. Miracle, the big man, the Axes will do the work. Ori takes the last hit, and Team Liquid in 2 deep with no way to escape.
Nahaz sings the praises of this Vici support duo constantly. It's unbelievable. Just the Disruptor Rubik, they're winning this fight single-handedly. Liquid doesn't have the sustained damage. It's too slow. You saw the GA come out right as Miracle initiated with the ultimate. Yep. All right, no more DPS for 8 seconds. Anybody on the side of Liquid, their magic damage is non-existent. It's just Ion Shell. And then there's a stolen curse. The glimpse is back. Like, you can't team fight into Vici like this. You're unable to take the big the peel. You've got to get Yang.
The BKB up from Paparazzi after having the Maelstrom, and he's got that nice mix as well of physical as well as magical damage. So VG is like they've got more things in their arsenal, and Team Liquid, Need to find an answer. Even Amanda style also arriving in for the Deucer.
Yeah. It's insane to me. If you check out the player cams, both of these teams, they're so calm. It's unbelievable. You're in Game 3, winner bracket final. It's just another day at the office.
And stay calm. Don't make irrational decisions. Paparazzi's going to commit for the tower. Kuro into the Arctic Burn looking for the denial, but that's a long way for the attack to travel to perfectly time it.
Yeah. And there's no answer for a troll when you're playing against Wyvern. You know, you're going to get BKB, you're going to get cursed constantly in this game. But because of the Heavenly Grace, that status resist increase,
Yep.
what was that, like a 1.3, 1.4 second Wyvern ult?
It
He
was
didn't
practically
care.
nothing. Like, it's like, hey, Troll can't even get a couple of stacks. He attacks too slow for that.
Yeah.
Mind Control is trying to give them their own sustain, trying to build in towards that mech, but it's taking so long on this Darkseer. This isn't the Aura Mind Control Darkseer that he needed. It's just a lane matchup either didn't work or the way they played it's just kind of crippled it.
something-
And then you see Greaves completed over on the Omni, the one who was being shut down. You said he was catching up, but my God.
Now, you have a late game advantage on Vici, and you're currently significantly ahead in this mid game in terms of how well you'll be able to take a 5-on-5 team fight. And Liquid, they don't really have a method of getting some huge turnaround. Like, there's one point in vacuum.
That's such a sad
You're,
graph.
you're hoping for like a 3 or 4 man combination, and I don't think you're going to get one against Vici. They're playing far too disciplined right now. They're
And
going to find
coming.
Miracle.
Yep. Catch him underneath the shrine. Courier, well, has to fortify up Isley as well as it goes over the top. Mind Control will search him away. That does leave Mind Control kind of trapped underneath his own tier 2 tower. Makes a copy of Paparazzi. Now they've got the strongest on the board. But into the storm. Cold Embrace. Buys a little bit of extra time. Mind Control, Paparazzi will just burn the BKB. Curse will hold him in position, and that wastes it at least, and that's the one downside.
Find Kuro, do they have the glimpse? No, they do not.
That TP took forever.
No.
He actually TP'd all the way back as well.
I just love watching them play around the Disruptor. You can see it's just about acquiring some sort of vision. Paparazzi with that rushed BKB. There's no answer to him on the side of Liquid. 2,300 health once that Heavenly Grace pops on him, and that's ignoring the fact that he'll have Greaves Aura when he drops low, plus the heal from the Omni Knight.
And you can look for the comeback mechanic with
Yeah.
Team Liquid. Like, I always look for a big team fight, especially when you have like a Darkseer as well as a Sven on the field. But Vac, you can still BKB when you're going through that. So you're like, oh, okay, well, this is fine. Like, good luck.
Yep. And you can see he knows the itemization he's got to go for. Miracle, BKB, straight into the data list. You need that raw damage output. If you play for your 4th or 5th item timing, you're going to be up against a Butterfly, Scotty, Dusa, level 20, and it just becomes impossible to reliably deal damage, especially with the amount of backline. And loved Fade's positioning in that fight. He was actually playing high ground with the Aether Lens. So if Liquid try and counter-initiate there, he's going to have the freedom to steal any spell he wants and cast it safely. As Vici just continue to move around the map as 5 heroes.
Yep.
You can't fight into them as Liquid right now.
Now continue to take towers. If Liquid can't fight him, what do? You play the objective-based gaming. Liquid try and keep up. Like, they try and keep the farm going, and that's when, like, you can turn your attention towards Miracle, trying to build into these big items. He'll finish up the BKB now, but Troll also gets bashed, so you're getting more disabled, which is able to get through that immunity of this Sven, which will really mess up his day when it comes to the team fight.
Yeah, the Basher, another mid-K special. After the change to Troll's melee route, it's now a net, not a bash, so you can actually buy the bash and have both possibilities. And it's providing a ton of lockdown. He'll be able to stick onto any target he wants.
I like this
especially
from
with his ult pop.
GH.
Yeah, me too.
Actually just finished up the Halberd. Keep in mind that VG Gaming are fighting pretty aggressively, and these BKB timings will start to reduce.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but you've at least got something to mess with the Troll.
the thing is, when you go the Halberd, it's sort of more of a desperation play. Typical Liquid would just be, you know, a medallion. Raw stats. But he needs to make a play now. Halberd pre-BKB, Halberd the Troll ultimate. Find some way to reduce this damage so that you can kite the BKB, but
Maybe
now
if
with the
you just
Hurricane Pike,
Maybe if you just Halberd the Deucer as well. Like, like, she's probably the easier target.
it's just her damage output isn't necessarily the threat at the moment, especially with the Pike builds, but you don't need damage right now on the Dusa because you have so much time. It's just the utility. Kite the Sven.
And they're going to do that perfectly. Double 4-staffs are up from VG Gaming. This is, even the clockwork control doesn't work. GH wants to hook shot in. They get the glimpse back over on Weeha. Instant pickup. Cold Embrace will protect, but Paparazzi just building things up with the BKB. Goes to use GH. He actually finds into the trees. He caught out Fade with the battery assault. Where's these 4-staffs? Where's the ability to get Fade out there? It was on cooldown from before, so Fade will fall. The GH being triggered, and maybe he gets caught. No, he gets onto the other side of the wall, but he's still kind of trapped in a hard place. Can't get up the rock face, and maybe they can. Surge, GH up. No. Paparazzi will reach him.
Both force die, but remember the disruptor factor. All they need is vision.
And they got it. Weeha pulled back in again. Where's that defense? Back in, and maybe they actually have it with Miracle's BKB. He can stand his ground against Ori. Paparazzi sticking with him, and Miracle realizes futile. And he goes back in again. Paparazzi felt like he had a moment. BKB still on cooldown for 25 more seconds, but Miracle doesn't feel it. He's gonna get glimpsed back in. He may not have a choice. He'll have to turn for a quick stun, but can he actually hit it to Paparazzi? He can't hit absolutely anything. And Kuro gets hit by the range axes. Slowed down as VG Gaming, 4-star for man, gets the purification damage into Kuro, so Cold Embrace won't help him. But Weeha, maybe it's time to fight with the Spirit Siphon. He just wants to kill Paparazzi, but it's still not enough. Paparazzi's been kept alive, but GH, he'll find the target. Purification, Yang's doing the work, but GH, he'll hook shot in, but Paparazzi's BKB's already up. He gets a 3-man cogs. Weeha's ulti has got to go to work, but it's wasting his time over on the creeps. I don't know if he can survive long enough with the back from mind control. He just needs to hold them there, but Weeha netted up, can't move away.
Oh
Fade
my
will put
God.
it down. Ori gets the kill, and this is beyond escalated quickly. This is an avalanche to VG Gaming.
Dude, the Yang Omni Knight, the Greaves aura, you cannot kill Paparazzi, and somehow he's still half HP. They're just outplaying Liquid. You don't see this every day. You haven't seen this on a single day this tournament. It's just been the Liquid show, but VG Gaming on the back of just incredible positioning. The Yang Omni, who I point to once again, the disparity between the offlaners. Yang had a terrible start as to mind control, but he was able to recover. Miracle was trying to accelerate his game. Yang's got all he needs, just spamming the Grace onto the Troll along with the heals.
And they're picking him pretty early too. Like, it's not like they're trying to hide the Omni Knight. They know how it's going to play.
Yep.
And the counters from Team Liquid, like you pick up Wyvern because you know it's really great against the Troll. You know it's great counter push, which you also need when you have a hero like Clockwork as your other support. All these things make sense, but this Omni has just gotten out of control. Not just Greaves now, he has a Vladimir's offering to give to VG Gaming. And VG, they can commit to continuously forcing down lanes, and there's little that Liquid can do to rebuttal it.
The typical Radiant move. You killed the Roche, go bottom, collect those free towers. No way Liquid's going to try and fight into an Aegis here. And would not surprise me if VG looked to just march to the high ground, at least force Liquid to regroup into their base. You're going to have a Mjolnir in just a second onto the Troll as well. They're going to smoke towards the Dusa, who's going to continue farming bottom as the rest of the squad looks for a fight.
Kuro's nearby. He was trying to be there to break the smoke, but it won't happen. GH will be there instead, but they have no vision in this area that VG's managed to get into. They need to be on the hillside. And now it's the vision game from VG Gaming. An observer board behind the tier 2 tower. Dusa will push the lane easily. And look at Paparazzi. He has no fear. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. He's got on this Aegis Immortal. The root's already up with a consistent bash. A quick send up in towards the air. Fade will come in too. They're all on top.
Yeah.
But it won't matter. Mind control is totally gone.
And Ori's still bottom. Already took the tier 1, now looking tier 2. And you can see Yang positioning, ensuring he gets the Grace off on the Troll. Because even if Kuro pops the ultimate to try and save his core, it's not going to last long enough. It's not true peel. And even if you save your buddy for just that one moment, if there's a DY disruptor there, he's going to get glimpsed back and die just the same as Ori's going to move high ground.
Yep, they are. I got Kuro put the boards in the only place he could. It's all the way down, almost once inside the Radiant base. The VG, they don't care about their home base right now. They want Team Liquids as their own. Weeha can start the Spirit Siphon, the Stormbolt forward, trying to burn through some of Ori's mana. And they'll get a decent amount of it. He only gets one Mystic Snake hit.
They just have so much sustain though, Toby. You can poke at them as much as you want as Liquid, but Vici, there's just not enough true initiation. With the Force Stabs, the clock is nullified.
Stuns out once again. But Paparazzi, remember, he doesn't care. He's got 2.5 minutes on the Aegis Immortal. The curse is out, but it's not buying time to get Miracle back. He has to BKB. The back wall is perfect. So you will have Paparazzi's Aegis break, and GH wants to hold him there, moving in for the Cog split up, but he realizes he can't really do it. The Cog just cuts off the right side of the lane.
At the wall.
Wee's getting some silences off, but it's not enough. GH pulled back in again, now surged away. Feels like we've got a bunch of medics on Team Liquid, just forcing VG back out of the base. And now the strongest hero on Team Liquid was that clone of Yang that just got sent back.
Great fight from Liquid. They repelled Vici out of the base. The concern is that, unlike a lot of the games we saw earlier in the tournament, Liquid are not. They're the team on a clock. You know, they have the clock, but you're against the Deuce of Troll Omni. It's not as if this game gets any easier for you into the later stages. And Miracle's slowly falling further behind these Vici Gaming cores who don't look interested in leaving the enemy high ground. This is where Liquid was playing all in that previous game too.
Well, that's exactly where VG is playing, where Team Liquid is. I am stuck inside my base. I have no way out. The walls are closing in, and VG Gaming are not letting up. The top lane can push in a little bit, but they don't care. They want racks. We're 28 minutes in. They want to cripple the side lane of Team Liquid.
Level 20 plus Scotty on Ori. You don't get much stronger.
Throw it down on GH. He needs a way out of this one, but currently Cold Embrace will be the only way to buy him some protection. But here comes Paparazzi straight in. A quick hot shot. GH able to get the cog split back. But the glimpse, you knew he was dead. Buybacks available. Weeha. This Scotty's making it so difficult for Weeha to even move away from Ori. Miracle, does he want to fight? There's your back, looking for the stun. So over onto Ori, but Paparazzi taking care of the melee ranks. Fortification will buy some time. With the wall back darks here, the wall does come up. Paparazzi battling against himself on the side. Mind control, trying to give it as much strength as possible, but they've already claimed the melee ranks, and they claim Winter Wyvern. Fade just able to reach from down the low ground.
Ori's just ignoring them. Like, they're actually ignoring Ori. He's just standing there auto-attacking and slowly killing the Liquid heroes who are trying to get Paparazzi, but you can't. You cannot get past these huge cores. You cannot find DY. There's no way you're going to get Yang. Liquid just don't have that hard lockdown. They need a miraculous back stun wall combo, and I just don't see Vici giving it to them the way they've been playing.
You can't even do it. Like, there's so many ways you could potentially dodge out of it. And Paparazzi could just BKB. It's very easy to telegraph it coming forward, and unless you have like the silence, you actually need like you need Naganim's Disruptor if you're going to stop him from doing that. Some way to actually stop the items from working. But there's no way, Liquid don't have any answer for that. Maybe they can get some armor up. Miracle's got some cash. He's trying to finish up the Assault Cuirass. He's there for the 30-minute bounty runes. Yang, Fade, so he's going to come over. Blink Dagger from Kuro, so...
That's another method of setting up an engagement. If you could get a 3 or 4-man Wyvern ulti, it would certainly change the status quo, but the DD top, someone's going to run back and get it. Looks like it'll be Paparazzi. Or not.
They found a target. Weeha, a little too far forward. GH is wondering, like, can I actually save my core here? If I go in, do I just die with the rest of you? Weeha's got no mana, 1 charges. He'll actually burn him so he can Yule Scepter and just delay up a little bit more time. Buyback is available. So this won't be the easy push that VG can just go higher ground with. In fact, Liquid is smoking. They want to fight.
They can't let Vici posture on the high ground. We just saw what happens if that goes down. AC finished on Miracle.
So
they
it's
need
the
the wrap.
wraparound.
Yep.
Who are they going to find? Miracle Smoke's already broken. Quick ping. Ori just pushes himself up the hill. Fade's already got the grab on GH. GH is going to cog and actually hookshot himself away. Use the illusion, but Glimpse, they still see him underneath the Radiant Creep Wave. And the Clockwork cannot get away from this one. One more attack from Paparazzi will do it. Whoops, he gets strong. GH is going to TP out, but yeah, they have the damage. Dead for 68 seconds now. Death Prophet at least won't have to buy back. But her buyback is not the most effective. Once you've burned Exorcism, it's not as, like, yeah, she's not as great anymore.
Yeah. Ori, I think they saw the courier. Ori's thinking about trying to hunt it as it goes through the trees. In fact, that's exactly what he's going to do after he clears this bottom creep wave. And they're still confident. As long as Paparazzi's got Yang behind him, he doesn't fear anything. Yeah, they actually plant the courier all the way in the trees right side. Try and keep it alive. Oh, big Wyvern ult to set up.
Yeah, maybe. Well, the storm is going to be follow-up. Fade's already gone down. Buyback is available. And with this space, hey, the courier can make his track. It had the Mystic Staff on it.
Yeah, he really wants the Shivas on Weeha. It's always painful when you play heroes like DP. Same with GH, right? In the sense that instead of getting these like tank items, the medallions, the raw armor or HP, GH has a halberd and we has a Ghost Scepter. These active abilities that'll buy necessary time because you don't have enough gold to reliably tank through damage. You've got to try and prevent it, outplay Vici if you're going to take a decisive fight win. But with Roche spawning anywhere between the next 10 seconds and 3 minutes 10, I expect Vici, they've cleared both shrines. They're going to camp runes. They're going to go for next Roche, and then they just continue marching down lanes.
We'll get our timer in 10 seconds. Satanic is done for the Troll Warlord.
Even more status resist.
It just keeps rising. And Team Liquid At least they have those initiating items you're talking about. Roshan's a very quick spawn time. He actually had 7
Wow.
seconds in the spawn timer.
And they're
And VG is already moving into Roshan. The rocket from Team Liquid will scout this out. And maybe this is the play. Vlad's picked up from the Darkseer. Give him any kind of aura they've got to work
Yep.
with. But
Hey,
this is no other choice. We're in YOLO territory now.
Respect to Liquid, though. They're going to play to win. They're in a rough spot, but this is their best move. You can't give away Aegis to Adusa.
Clockwork's the only one who's visible. Didn't get caught inside the smoke, and he was underneath the observer.
Yeah.
Look at VG. Counter smoke. MKB onto the Deucer coming into this fight. They are ready for this. Satanic and MKB reveal for VG. Miracle stands the high ground. Needs to get the hell out of here. Mind control. What can he do to help? The back. The curse. It's out. Have they got enough damage? It's into the troll wall. Once
GK.
Miracle comes in as well, they'll create more copies, more clones, and Liquid just want to get the hell out of here. But you got troubles. Darkseer caught in the edge of the static storm. He wants to search with the bash. It's there. Paparazzi. Mind control. He's just got enough life to get away. Huge abilities being committed. Fade's going to be there. The blink up. Mind control is out. The VG Gaming will just turn around. Curse is down, wall is down. They will look to get into Roshan. There's no shrines to TP out to, so Liquid can't just go back to base, heal up quickly, and get back into the fight. But at least VG can't just walk down the lane either, walk down the ramp.
DY's just done such a great job controlling Vision. With the Shrine dead, Liquid's playing blind.
They're
going
coming.
to have to walk through wards to try and engage without a smoke ability.
No other choice. Even if they take time to clear the wards up, it's going to be too late. Here comes the rocket. GH lining up. Hawk shot. He goes in, but Ori's already got the Aegis Immortal. Immortality belongs to VG. Miracle with BKB. They have to battle inside of the cogs, and maybe with Weeha, he can bring in the damage, but the BKB's protecting them. They just want to kill Yang. They want to get rid of this pesky Omni-Knight, but Paparazzi, you do not touch the Knights. He'll still go down, but the cost is high for Liquid. Aegis the Immortal is still on Ori, and they've caught out the supports. With Miracle dead for 70 seconds, VG will look to push a little bit harder. Troll's having his own little battle with GH Kuro. TP out will not be successful. A double kill for Ori. And Mind Control will now complete his TP. He grabbed the creep wave.
He's doing his best to just push out these lanes, try and buy some time for his respawns, but you've got no buyback on Miracle.
He's got a wall. You'll just have to throw it down. Anything to delay. There's the buyback from Weeha, but we said before, without Exorcism, the buyback feels very, very lackluster. There's your vacuum. 3-man wall. GH has hookshot available as well. No good targets.
Just
And in
dead.
fact, yep, Mind Control sacrificing himself. Buybacks up. They just need to keep this Rax alive and keep Weeha fighting in the lines, but it's so hard. He's out of mana. Ori just sucks him dry.
They're gonna glyph. They're still just buying time. Miracle's up in 15 seconds. Remember, this is an Aegis Dusa, and I love the split. As long as you don't get double Wyvern ultied or backed into that wall, where's the damage from Liquid to threaten you?
GH is looking for a jump target. He doesn't have one. They're out. VG Gaming. This is the slow march to victory. 15-1-11 is the KDA of Paparazzi. He has had one hell of a game.
You can't ask for more. And honestly, I don't even know if I'd give him the MVP, though he's been stellar. The support play
Yep.
of Fade and DY. They found so many exit kills, setting up these engagements, and they've yet to be picked off, if I'm not mistaken, before a fight really gets underway.
And who do you even want to go on here? Weeha is the one VG wants to go on to.
Just hitting buildings.
Catch him out, lock him down. Remember, that'll be a dieback for Weeha. He has the Yule Scepter over on Ori, but he's so protected. Now Miracle runs in. There's your fact and the curse. They pull him in nice and tight. The Omni-Knight will die. Miracle needs a follow-up stun. He needs some follow-up damage. This is the best chance Liquid have had, and it still looks terrible. Little glimpse back. GH, he's back underneath VG Gaming. So Ori with a split shot. They've got a stun. Miracle with the Iron Shell. They're looking for the damage in Ori. He'll mana style up. That can be cleaned up pretty quickly. But Paparazzi in the backlines too. Not a healthy man, but man, VG Gaming, they move away quickly. The Chief's guard doesn't even clip a single player. They're all away to safety.
But they got the big spells, Toby.
They also got a
Everything's
buyback
on
from Omni.
cooldown, and Omni is on the way. He's going to show up, Greaves, heal, place the Grace, and then you just walk back up that hill. No glyph available either for Team Liquid.
Yep, time to end it. If you're VG Gaming, the Greaves trigger, there's your life. Just as clockwork. And they get a grab. It's a big one. Miracle, back. And he comes in from Mind Control, but there's no way the Miracle can get away. The Cold Embrace, she keeps in there with Paparazzi. Second it wears off. Miracle is dead, and this could just be the game right here. Weeha has no mana left. Ori will not move from this spot. It belongs to him. Megas are coming the way of VG Gaming. In fact, they don't even care about it. They're still the bottom ranks that's there, but they go for the tier 4s. GG is called. VG Gaming are into the grand final of EPICENTER, taking out Liquid 2-1.